Welcome to our macroeconomic series, where we embark on a journey to explore the broader economic landscape and its impact on societies, industries, and individuals. At its core, macroeconomics deals with the study of the entire economy and its major aggregates, seeking to understand the interplay of various economic factors that influence a nation's well-being. What is macroeconomics? Macroeconomics is a branch of economics that analyzes the overall behavior and performance of an economy as a whole. Unlike microeconomics, which focuses on individual agents like households and firms, macroeconomics takes a broader view, analyzing the entire economy's output, employment, and price levels. It seeks to answer questions about the factors influencing long-term economic growth, inflation, unemployment, and the business cycle. Key macroeconomic indicators. To assess the health of an economy, economists rely on key macroeconomic indicators. These metrics provide valuable insights into economic performance and trends. Let's explore some of the most important indicators. Gross domestic product (GDP), Consumer Price Index (CPI), and unemployment rate. Gross domestic product (GDP). GDP measures the total value of all goods and services produced within a country's borders during a specific period, usually a quarter or a year. It's often measured by government spending, business investment, and personal consumption, serving as a primary gauge of an economy's size and growth. A rising GDP generally indicates economic expansion, while a declining GDP may signal a recession. Consumer Price Index (CPI). The CPI measures changes in the average price level of a basket of goods and services typically consumed by households. It helps us understand inflation's impact on the cost of living. When the CPI rises, it suggests that prices are increasing, eroding the purchasing power of consumers. Unemployment rate. The unemployment rate indicates the percentage of the labor force that is jobless and actively seeking employment. High unemployment rates can indicate an underperforming economy, while low rates suggest economic strength. The circular flow of income. The circular flow of income model illustrates the flow of money and resources between households and businesses within an economy. It demonstrates how households supply factors of production, for example, labor to businesses in exchange for income, wages, and salaries. These households then use their income to purchase goods and services produced by businesses, thereby completing the circular flow. The role of central banks in macroeconomics. Central banks play a vital role in shaping an economy's monetary policy. They are responsible for regulating the money supply and interest rates to achieve certain economic objectives. In times of inflation, central banks may implement contractionary monetary policies by raising interest rates and reducing the money supply. Conversely, during economic downturns, they may employ expansionary policies to stimulate economic activity by lowering interest rates and increasing the money supply. Fiscal policy, government's tool for economic stability. Fiscal policy involves the use of government spending and taxation to influence the economy. Governments can use expansionary fiscal policies, such as increasing public spending or cutting taxes, to boost economic growth during a recession. On the other hand, contractionary fiscal policies may involve reducing government spending or increasing taxes to control inflation and prevent the overheating of the economy. The importance of economic growth. Economic growth is a fundamental objective of macroeconomic policy. Sustained economic growth leads to an increase in the standard of living, job creation, and overall improvement in societal well-being. It allows for more opportunities and resources to be available for education, healthcare, and infrastructure development. Measuring inequality, Gini coefficient and Human Development Index. Beyond economic output, macroeconomics also examines measures of income distribution and societal well-being. The Gini coefficient is a commonly used metric to assess income inequality. with 0 indicating perfect equality and 1 representing maximum inequality. The Human Development Index (HDI) also considers factors like life expectancy, education, and per capita income to evaluate a country's overall human development. Macroeconomics in the real world. Throughout history, macroeconomics has played a critical role in understanding and addressing economic challenges. By studying past economic events, we gain insights into policy responses to economic crises, the consequences of different monetary and fiscal measures, and the importance of international cooperation in addressing global economic issues. Final thoughts. As we conclude the first chapter of our macroeconomic series, we have touched on some of its foundational concepts and principles. Understanding the basics of macroeconomics empowers us to comprehend how economies function, what drives economic growth, and how governments and central banks influence economic outcomes. We've also discussed the importance of policymakers and governments collaborating with the crypto industry to create a fair regulatory framework, fostering innovation while safeguarding consumers and financial stability. Whether you are an aspiring economist, a business leader, or simply a curious individual, knowledge of macroeconomics offers valuable insights into the complex world of economic interactions and their impact on our daily lives.